Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer courtesy of Cal. This is Sosus Double IPA from Toppling Goliath. I just did King Su, that was relatively disappointing. I actually went online and watched my old review a little bit, and very, very different beers. So let's see how this one turns out. I actually was a huge fan of Sosus. This is their Mosaic Double IPA coming in at, I believe 8%, but let's dig into it. So first off, the beer comes in a little bit less hazy. It actually has a light to medium gold color with a medium plus haze. Looks quite nice. Actually looks a little bit more like the original Sosus. Cheers. Okay. Yeah, nothing too crazy on the nose, but has some of that, yeah, it's Mosaic. It's got some, to me, it comes off as honeydew, green tea, like a light sweet, what is that? It's like, almost like longan, if you know what that is. It's not quite lychee, but longan is a, I think, an Asian fruit. Yeah, it smells like Mosaic. Nothing too crazy on there. Definitely not that insane kind of, yeah, people call blueberry. I never get blueberry. Maybe a touch of it, but I get like this general kind of like green tea, sweetened kind of thing going on. Cheers. Okay nose, cheers. Okay, on the palate, this is a lot more different than the King Su. The King Su just tastes like generic haze. This, obviously it has Mosaic in it, so Mosaic is relatively distinctive hop and has that flavor to it, but wow. I will say, general perception, it is still pretty disappointing. Nothing explosive and crazy like the previous King Sus and Sosus that I had back in the day. I remember having them at BBF, I remember reviewing them, I think something like 4 years ago, something like 3-4 years ago. This is, I would say, better than the King Su, but really not much going on. I mean, it's a double IPA, has a little bit of that kind of sweet and green tea flavor, a little bit of this kind of dank weed thing that Mosaic has sometimes. Not too fruity, not too complex and big of a Mosaic flavor profile. Mosaic can really move around on you. This one just has a tame kind of green tea, honeydew kind of Mosaic flavor. A little bit of bready malt in the middle. I like that the malt shows up a little bit more here. Really not much of a burn because you sort of can see it. Sort of see a beer that murky, you can probably get a little bit of a burn. This one has a little bit more color to it, a little less haze to it, and it just doesn't quite seem to have that much burn. I guess dryness is what I was talking about, astringency. But yeah, it's a very tame kind of like Mosaic beer. It honestly drinks nothing like 8%, just drinks like a standard Mosaic IPA, New England style. It's good beer. It has a little bit of sweetness up front. It shows a little bit of malt, shows a little bit of Mosaic. On the back end dries out quite nicely. It just doesn't really do too much though. It's just a good Mosaic New England style IPA. Not too hazy, like, chewy and everything, but just does a decent job. Nothing stellar to say about it. I probably might have been ambitious about actually the King Su video, but this one for me is getting a, it's very good. Yeah, it's still very good. 92. 92, this is, yeah, 92. Try that one again. 93. 93, Toppling Goliath Sosus. So still very good beer, just like nothing remotely close to where the kingdom of Toppling Goliath used to be. I mean, seriously, like we're talking about like banging this bell, Hunnits, crazy fire stuff. Some of my top IPAs or top beers I ever had in my life back then, including Sosus. This is just, middle of the pack, very good haze, 93, not super crazy. Until next time, guys, cheers. Let me know what you think about Toppling Goliath. If you're familiar with Toppling Goliath, please put it in the comments below, because I really like for you to share sort of your stories about their transitioning and what they've done to this beer, because it came in 22-ounce bombers and that beer was fire. And this can right here is good. It's good. It just does not replicate what they used to be doing. So unfortunate. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.